Mr. Bobby. Mr.
Mosby.
Mosby. Mr. Mosby and the mama. Hey, what is it?
Mosby.
The Sesh? The Sesh?
Mr. Sesh.
I think you
The
said
Sesh with
Mosby.
Mr. Mosby.
So you don't actually have $1 billion.
No, I get some of it from banks, investors. It's not an easy thing to do.
Boom.
And you don't make anything.
He just gave a lot of men some fucking insight.
Companies once you buy them.
I sell.
Like these Elon Musk and all that, they don't have $1 billion. Their net worth is worth $1 billion. So anybody that networks with them
So it's sort of like
is willing to give them hundreds of millions of dollars because their network is worth $1 billion.
But legal. Not bad. Not bad at all. Where'd you
Turn
go?
into the sticker. But back to another session with Mr. Mosby, and I feel like I'm just gonna get on this bitch and rant and rave.
I had a grandpa.
I need to get a little
Mike Tyson and
line up and my beard fixed.
Not at all. Just stay in the shower, man.
But
Edwin, it's Phil. Listen, I'm running out the door. I just want to let you
watching
know.
Pretty Woman with my girl.
Oh, that's
She's over
good.
on the bed.
Grooming, I'm
I think I really
Very
need to do
intense
this
young
today,
man
right
named
now,
David.
at this
Plays
moment.
polo.
Look, I gotta say this again. I don't like you going.
Some new I required was a little nose ring and everything, but it ain't nothing. Something brand new. But I was watching this Pretty Woman movie earlier before I went to work, and I fell in love with Pretty Woman. It's a dope ass movie.
Listen,
But
I just want your extra time and your kiss.
Besides, I already have one.
If you want to impress me.
I just want to get back on here because a lot of people were like, "Hey, when are you gonna do another one?" And ain't no other way to do it but just to do it. And I miss doing this, and honestly, it's been driving me crazy that I haven't done one by myself. And I had one that I did with the guy that I've met in at a bar. His name is
Vivian,
well, his podcast is called My Butthole Stinks.
I'm going to be in town
Somebody
until Sunday.
farted.
I'd like you to spend
Or
the
let me look that shit up. I'm gonna drop it in the link down below this video.
Yes, I'd like to employee.
But if y'all haven't changed your
Consider
clocks,
spending a week
it's
with me.
that daylight savings shit. It
I'll pay
originally
you
was
if
like
they can call.
3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's technically 5 o'clock in the morning that I'm recording this. And just glad I had enough strength and ability to get back on this bitch.
You're talking 24 hours a day. It's gonna cost you.
Of course. Oh, here we go. Give me a ballpark figure. How much?
6 full nights, days to 4,000.
6
Damn.
nights at 300 is 1,800.
You want days too?
2,000.
Boy, good with
3,000.
me.
Done.
Holy.
That boy paid for a fucking prostitute for a week, $3,000.
Vivian. Vivian, that is
Shit, a prostitute nowadays for a night is $1,200.
How would you know that?
Be gone most of the day. Buy some clothes.
Google.
You really should.
We may be going out evenings.
Like what?
But
Nothing too flashy. Too
yeah,
conservative.
it's back on another session, Mr. Mosby, and
Some questions?
there was some things I wanted to talk about real quick.
Do you expect me to answer?
Obviously, my
I would have
Broncos
stayed for 2,000.
football season is looking real healthy for next year.
What we paid for.
Them Lakers, we inquired
Baby, I'm gonna treat you so nice.
D'Angelo,
You're never gonna want to let me
was
go.
it? My bad, D'Angelo Russell.
6
I
days.
think got rid of Russell Westbrook. A lot of people come to me at work and they spout out they hate the Lakers because of LeBron and feel like he's selfish Need to get out of the league. But yeah, some things I'm just looking at my phone because there's some things I kind of wanted to go back over. The Broncos, let's go with that. Nope. Yeah, D'Angelo Russell to the Lakers. Tiger Woods is back after 7 months. Damn, it feels like 7 years of him being gone. He's back. Political news, latest headlines. Our headlines in CBS, Los Angeles. Black History Month. I felt fucking bad. I didn't say anything for Black History Month or even kind of just yeah, just say my I don't know. I'm glad I didn't, but I'm saying it now. How Black History Month means to me is just feeling honorable as a black man. That the nation, the United States, dedicates that month to us. And from one black individual or a black man to another black man, I know it's tough. You know, that's life in general. And I know we want to put ourselves in places that we, you know, don't want to have to look over our shoulder. But just know with doing that, you're going to get a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Diversity. No. Adversity. And you're gonna get a lot of people that don't want you to be in their area. You know, and in a way, I feel like the world should just kind of just understand where we're at, but it's kind of hard to understand where we're at if you're confused as an individual. So when you get an individual that calls you, say, as a black man or a black individual, the N-word, you got to understand that that person's hurting more than you're hurting with hearing that at that moment. But yeah, that's my point on Black History Month, just being honored, and I'm glad we have that moment in every year to celebrate that. But for a lot of us individuals that are black individuals, minorities, blacks, predominantly blacks, and you hear the N-word, you should have tougher skin. Tougher fucking skin. I've had some men call me the N-word, and I work with them in my 9 to 5, and I've just drawn a line with them where it's like, I respect you, obviously you respect me. Just respect me. Just respect me in the 8 hours that I work with you, the 40 hours a week out of the suite that I work with you, and just, you know, not say that. My decision to hang with them outside of work is my decision, and if it comes up, that's my decision to approach that. If the N-word is spouted out, but say like I've come across recently, some men that are living in a predominant white area or Caucasian area, because there's this thing called redlining. Redlining is basically knowing where the whites are going to live, knowing where the blacks are going to live, knowing where the Mexicans are going to live, knowing where the Asians are going to live, knowing where every race is going to live in America. And if you don't understand the government, or if you haven't read in on some of this redlining topics, it's still relevant as of today. So no matter if you're in San Bernardino, Colton, Riverside, Ontario, Rancho Cucamonga, Corona, the IE is where I'm at. And basically what I'm stating is, no matter where you put yourself in the IE, which is I feel like is a middle point for a lot of individuals now, 2023. If you want to prosper and you want to have a house or or you want to be able to invest or save some money to buy a house, you should live in the IE. If you're in LA, San Diego, good luck. But with the pricing and how the market's going with the housing, hey, you never know. I've had a man tell me that he's won the lottery, and I was like, damn, why are you still working then? He said, one, metaphorically speaking, he's hit the lotto as in he bought a house, and then he ended up buying another house. So he has two houses in the state of California, which probably about a year ago they probably were both damn near worth $1 million each houses, no matter where they were in California. But he had told me about 2-3 years ago. He said, "I've hit the lotto," and he's a black man. He has kids and everything, and he's just like, people don't understand the purpose um, in this world, and the purpose in this world is ownership of your own shit, land, and everything. And that's when shit really starts evolving, you know. Not when you renting out of fucking the Del Mars or some fucking like random ass fucking apartment complex, and you thinking you're a fucking gangster or a thug or a hustler about to be a millionaire in the next 6 months to a year. Hey, what I've learned from the hustle game is eventually you're gonna end up in a box or in jail. Hustle how you hustle. If you don't have a fucking plan, you're gonna end up failing up. If you don't have a plan, you're gonna fail while planning. Or if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's it right there. But yeah, ownership of your own shit. Buying cars, buying jewelry. Jewelry kind of can be an investment or an asset, but buying cars is always something that is a depreciating asset that people buy and think that I'm gonna put tinted windows, some fucking rims, nice fucking seats in this bitch is an asset. You know, they buy these $30,000-$40,000 cars and thinking that's a fucking asset. That's a shit that's gonna fucking break down probably while you fucking driving it. But if you have a good, dependable car that gets you from A to B and C and maybe other places that you need, that can be an asset while you have that car. But what I was getting at is that no matter where you're at in the state of California or even in the United States, there's still low-key racism. And then also there's ignorance in America. And I say ignorance as in racist, as in racist. You know, you get your arrogant black people, and you get your knowledgeable or sensible black people. You get your racist white people, and you get your knowledgeable white people. Same with all the other cultures, Hispanics, Asians, you name it. And I was telling this young man that, like, hey, you're in a community where it's predominantly white, and I'm pretty sure you're dating a white girl. And I didn't say this in particular, but this is me thinking. If you hear the word the N word, yeah, it you know, me as a person, I can't feel really. I feel disrespected because that's how you feel of me, and that's how you feel of me at this moment, even if we're in a heated moment or whatever. That's how you feel of who I am as a person. You feel like I'm an ignorant motherfucker then, or you feel like my race is an ignorant race, and who I've proven myself as a black individual in this world. I don't judge off of race. I've made some of the racist motherfuckers in this world love me, and I'm a black man. And I've had some black men in this world call me some racist shit, whitewashed, because I speak correctly and I hold myself with some dignity and some respect of how my parents raised me. And yeah, there's ignorance on both sides and everywhere. And all I gotta just tell individuals is that when words, yeah, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Go back to that fucking kindergarten, elementary school fucking saying. And basically, go back to that saying when you're in an atmosphere where you're intoxicated or you're out in public, and yeah, say your emotions might get aroused or you might get offended by something. Understand how to take that and deal with it within self and know how to get past that. Because I've spoken to some men that are in my family, grandfathers, uncles, and they've heard that shit. And it wasn't it. I even spoke to even a coworker of mine that is Caucasian, I should say white, and he said, I've had somebody tell me that they worked in Virginia and they heard that shit as of recently, like in the past, say 10 years. So racism is not something that is gonna die or like it hasn't gone away. But how you deal with it is being knowledgeable that you're only gonna hear that in the places that you aren't respected in. So, um, damn, I'm very fucking baffled that I just said that because I just hit myself on the head or hit the nail on the head with it because you are what you eat. So if you, like Nipsey Hussle said, if you hang with fucking 8 or 9 individuals that ain't doing shit, what are you? You gonna be the ninth or 10th individual that ain't shit. So if you put yourself around people that are doing something, 8 or 9 individuals that are doing something, what are you gonna become? The 10th individual that is the 10th person that is actually doing something for themselves. And I'm gonna have to practice what I preach, and the change is coming. But putting myself around like-minded individuals. That's the original reason why I started this shit off. And I've had a lot of great people come to me, men and women, asking when's the next one, when's the next one. So the next one's now. And anybody that's wanting to work with me, hey, holla at me. I'm very open-hearted to working with individuals that are wanting to get their message out or wanting to get their artistry out there. And this is my art. I used to paint. That picture right there, I painted that for my mom on a Mother's Day. I'm an artist at heart, you know, and the only way I can kind of portray my art is by speaking it right now. And honestly, I was a person that would withhold that. Now I can speak it and I have a fucking avenue to put that out there. So my word from today to y'all is just have tougher skin. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And that. I'm gonna probably cut this, finish my Pretty Woman with my girl. Yeah.
Your Pretty Woman.
But yeah, what you think, boo?
About what?
What I just said. I know you overheard.
If you fail to plan, you can plan to fail.
Yeah. So, one, I got this. I got like 5 of these. I'm sending this to my brothers, right here, and it's called the EJI org. Well, how to look them up is the EJI organization, but it's the Equal Justice Innovative Company. And what they do is, well, how I found out about them was I went to a Black History Museum up north in Oakland, and they were handing these shits out for free. I bought 5 of them for $20 about a week ago. I have 4 more because one hung up in my house. But I feel like if you're going to be one of those individuals that are going to stand for your culture and then also for your rights in that word, become a political speaker in that. Be somebody in your environment or in your community that stands up for that will not tolerate that. And one, fighting at a bar because you heard somebody call you this or somebody called you this out of a spiteful reason ain't the fucking way to fucking prove your fucking point, y'all. And yeah, one last thing I'm gonna cut at this is that I respect everybody's past, and when I see you, I can kind of predict what your future is off of how you are at your present moment. And if you come at me and you're like, "Hey, I'm a G from da 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 da," where you at or where you from? One, living in Canyon Lakes or Lake Elsinore, you are far from being a G. Okay, you an OG. I'll give you that. I'll give you credibility with that. But you're not a G as of now. And I'm not trying to discredit you or discredit anybody. I understand it's hard to take the hood out of the man, and it's easier to take the man out of the hood. But that's that judgment call of yourself. If you put yourself in a better environment, then you need to fucking change. If you're around a lot of white people or Caucasians and Hispanics and you put yourself at a bar, of course you're gonna hear that shit when motherfuckers get mad. Put yourself in the hood and see what issues you're gonna deal with there. You're gonna deal with niggas that don't fucking like you because you got the car that you got, or the bitch that you came in with, or the money that you have. So you always gonna have to deal with some type of adversity, no matter where you go. And that's why that's what I'm staying on this. No matter if you in Compton, Watts, fucking Long Beach, some of the, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say hood. I don't because I've been and I was raised in some of these places that the white man or people consider hoodish, or they have characterized as hoodish, and it's not. But if that's where you're trying to get far from, just know you're gonna face fucking different monsters no matter where you go. And I've been from Southern California to Northern California, and I've had to face different monsters with this racism shit. And I've noticed that I can't put myself in an atmosphere where people are drinking, 1, 2, and then where people can be hostile. So, yeah. I'm glad I actually did this, motherfucker. And I'm glad I said what I said. Hey, I'm gonna take a shot at some Casamigos and yeah, finish off my day/night watching Pretty Woman with my girl, Pretty Woman. So cheers to y'all. Yeah.
Mosley.
The Sesh. The Sesh.
I think he said
Sesh with
Mobley.
Mr. Mosby.